Hi folks, so this is something a little bit different today. I have been specifically requested by my brother to play this game. And this is unusual because my brother and I have very different gaming styles. But he told me he really wanted to see me play this game, hence he wanted me to record and stream it, because apparently this game is about language acquisition. Now, I say apparently because he also made me promise to absolutely not look up any playthroughs or anything that would give me any sort of spoilers. Now, the reason he wanted me to do this is that I am a polyglot. Technically, I'm something called a hyperpolyglot. I speak debatably 9 or 11 languages. It depends on whether you count dialects as their own languages or not. And I learn languages very quickly because I've kind of figured out the way that I decode languages. So he was really curious to see what would happen if I played this game and if I could kind of talk through the way that I understand language acquisition. So, also this game has amazing reviews, so I'm very excited to give it a try. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to give it a try. From a personal standpoint, in addition to what he's requested, I want to consider a few other things. First of all, is the game fun? The reviews are great, so it probably will be. Second of all, how realistic is it compared to language acquisition in the real world? I recognize that this is a game, but if this is actually very similar to language acquisition in the real world, this could potentially be a way to help train people to get better at language learning. So that's my number 2 question, is how realistic is this in terms of language acquisition and language use? And then, yeah, I'm sort of curious how close it is to the experience of actually being in a situation where you don't know the language. Now, I've never played this before. That means I also don't know the controls terribly well. I don't know if I can make this a slightly smaller window. It would be really nice if I could window this. It doesn't look like I can. So I am just going to... Maybe it's in video? No. Okay. Display mode, full screen. Or windowed. Excellent. Let's see what happens if I can shrink this window at all, or if it's just a giant window. No, it's not. So it's basically full screen. That's fine. So anyway, now I'm going to give this a go. I have not tried this before. All I know about it is the very, very brief description online. I have a notebook with me because that is something I always, always, always have with me when I'm learning a new language. And that is part of my language acquisition rules. So, with that in mind, and hoping that the sound is okay, let's play some Chants of Sennaar. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll go with empty slot 1. I feel like this is the first major decision. New game. All right, this part's in English, so that's fine. Well, the music's really nice. Graphics are cool. Chants of Sennaar. Click on the background to move. You can also choose to play with the controller. Okay. Okay, so point and click. I can deal with that. I don't know where I'm going. But there's a staircase, so that looks promising. Let's go there. This is actually kind of nice because for me personally, and I know I'm in the minority on this, a lot of very 3D games with too much movement, I find them a bit overwhelming. So I'm going to point and click to where I want to go. Not that this has anything to do with language acquisition. So far. I'm very concerned about my character's posture. Okay, click on an item to interact with it. Okay. This journal will record all of the glyphs you discover. To open it, click the journal button. Okay. What happens if I click that right now? Okay, when you think you've guessed the meaning of a glyph, you can click on it to note the hypothesis. So, I'm going to start by writing these glyphs down in my journal. And I know there's a journal here, but I want to be able to take notes in my own way. And this is something, so I generally work with spoken language, so this is going to be interesting for me, as this is much more written. But clearly we have a choice, because we can tell that there's something that is the same in both of them. So, for example, it could be like up, directional marker, down, directional marker. So this follows. This could theoretically be a verb, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if my guess is up or down, or open or closed. But I want to look at it again. Okay, so it's now in the up position. And so I'm guessing that this top one is open and the bottom one is closed, and that final marker is a verb, potentially in the imperative tense, such as open, this is an action that I'm telling you to do. Close, this is an action that I'm telling you to do. So I suspect this one to be open, I suspect this to be close, and I suspect this to be an action indicator. I'm not sure, but that's my first guess. So far, this is very much how I would actually process language acquisition. One thing I like to look for is the patterns in the language. Where are things the same? And so that's what I did there with those two. So we've got, let's see. If needed, use the middle button to reveal all the interactive items in the surrounding. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't see what the other thing was. Let's look over here. We've got a note. Okay. So this is saying open, open, close, open, close, open. Assuming that's what it is. Open, open, close, open, close, open. Assuming that's what it is. Which would make sense because it looks like we've got something that's controlling the flow of water here. So, open, open, close, open, closed, open. And that worked. Okay, so we can be almost completely certain that that's what it is. I'm really curious if that one that came at the end is an action indicator, but that's what I think it is. Obviously, this gameplay is going to eventually be totally full of spoilers. If you haven't figured that out already. Can I look there? No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, I'll just go there then. There's something written in the notebook. Drag each glyph to the slot that you think matches it. Oh, well, okay, easy. So that is our open. That is our close. Oh, they're indicating that they think that this means door. Okay, well, I suppose that would make sense. So I'm now going to mark that this actually means door. I was wrong. The more glyphs you translate, the better you'll understand your interlocutors. If you haven't figured out the meaning of a glyph yet or don't have enough slots in your journal, keep looking around. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So this is something that happens to me a lot in real life as well, is I make an assumption and I am wrong. On one of my first days in Mongolia, I was speaking with a woman who spoke no English and showing pictures of my family to try and learn family words. and she asked if the man in the picture was my nukhur. And I assumed that that meant my brother because we'd had my mom and my dad. And so I said, Tim, yes. And it turns out that actually meant my husband. But then you get, I mean, in this case, it was kind of a giveaway, which is a little bit disappointing, because in the real world, you do not get giveaways like that. So, I'll be honest, that made it a little bit too easy, but I also imagine we're very much in the tutorial stage. So, I'm not going to take it too personally yet. Also, as a language learner, I'm probably going to overanalyze this way too much. For example, it makes a lot more sense from a game perspective for that glyph to mean door, and from a linguistic perspective, it makes a lot more sense for that glyph to mean action indicator. Because in the real world, when you see an elevator or something, the button says open or close. It doesn't say open door, close door, open elevator, close elevator. It says open, and the verb format indicates that it's an action, or it says close. But again, from a gaming perspective, that doesn't make a lot of sense, obviously. Oh, it's a person. All right. Let me write these down. That first one looks like it might be a greeting. I mean, I know I don't need to write these down, but this is how I roll. Okay. So I'm going to suspect that this is a greeting. For these, there's all sorts of things it could be. Who are you? How are you? Welcome. There's any number of things that it could be here. Can I speak back? Okay. So we have something about opening the door, and it's got that same one that was at the beginning of the second phrase. So I have to wonder, is that a question indicator? It could also be you. So I'm going to put down my two choices here are you or question indicator. Because it could be, did you open the door? And it could also be, you opened the door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go with you because I feel like this game is not going to it's not going to have grammatical markers in it. Or we have something here, so it's maybe he's telling me open the door. In which case this could also mean please, but that's much less likely. I imagine that it's you. Because please wouldn't make sense from the perspective of that first phrase there. So I'm gonna walk over this way, and I'm gonna come here. I want to talk to you. So open door, and now we have, interestingly, that first slot there appeared in that initial question. So if that initial question was, how are you? Then this person is now asking, how do we open the door? They could also be saying, I open the door. So that one there, that could be how. It could be I. And now we have you. So we have how, we have I, we now have you. Maybe this could be like your turn, your try. I'm guessing that that's you. This one again could be how. It could be I. Makes less sense for I according to that first phrase. Okay. Okay. So we definitely have you and I. All right. So again, in terms of realism, this is way too easy to be realistic, but it also makes a lot of sense for a game. And I would do things like this in real life. So, for example, I might go to someone and be like, and then they might go, nga, in Tibetan, kirang, Okay, so I am guessing that I is, so I think this is you. I believe the greeting, where did my greeting go? I believe this is the greeting. And I believe that I is this one. Okay. Oh, okay, so it gives them to me, and I can put my guesses in. Okay. So, I don't know what that is. Oh, neat. Okay. So you can go back to this interaction. So this one looks very much like it's hello. I am perhaps meeting. I'm guessing this is meet or greet for that second one. Because we know that it's I and, or it's you and I. Maybe it's you meet me. I mean, that would, my suspicion is that this is going to be meet. This one seems like it could be do. Let's replay that one. You open the door. Let's play this one again. I open the door. And now it looks like it's, like, maybe it's your turn or something like that. Yeah, because it's something with you. That's the one that I'm not sure of. Okay. He's saying you open the door. So I will open the door. As someone who's a spoken language person, not a written language person, I find that difficult. But on the other hand, it's kind of glyphic, so that's okay. Now I get the feeling he's saying, essentially, my turn. Okay. So now it says you close the door. Maybe it's I'll go. I go? I think it's go. I go. You close the door. You go. You meet me. I'm guessing that this is you meet me, but I could be wrong. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that that one is now meat. So I think that this is meat, yep. And I think that this is go. Huh. You meet me, you come to me. So let's see. Okay. Doing fine with the languages, struggling with the puzzle. No, we can't get to that. What if he wants me to meet him? What happens here? I'm undoing stuff because at this point I'm doing fine with the languages and terribly with the puzzles. No. Oh, okay. I think I have to just go down this way. Can I cross anywhere? Can I get across there? No. I don't know if that helped me in any way or hurt me. Okay, so, this is why I'm not huge on puzzle games, because good at languages, terrible at puzzles. I don't know if what I did made any difference or helped me in any way. Oh, it did! Okay. See, I just don't like puzzle games that much. The language decoding I'm already completely in love with. But I just don't like puzzle games. All that much. But hey, it worked. No. Didn't work. What am I doing wrong here? I can't get over there. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's talk to you again. Nope, you're just telling me again to come meet you. Dude, I get that and I'm trying. the thing is, I can't figure out a way to do this from that side. So now I'm just frustrated. And I'm sure there's something absolutely obvious that I'm missing here. Oh. What just happened? I could have sworn I'd done... That just didn't make sense, frankly. The language stuff I'm fine with. This did not make sense. Oh, okay. I think I need to let all that water out. Okay, I think I get it now. Screw it, while we're at it, we're doing this one. This person's probably like, seriously, you are behaving in an unnecessary manner. Oh, nope, that one didn't work. Okay. I thought I was being smart. I wasn't being smart. I'll come back over there. Alright. Are they coming over to meet me because I am just not to be allowed out in public? Kitty cat. The kitty cat, by the way. Missed you. Okay, we'll go back. Cool. So I'm meeting you. Door. No, not door. Not door. That glyph is greetings. Greetings. And this is why I have the notebook, because although I'm sure this is in here and that's one thing, I like to have a separate notebook in front of me where I can just look at words that I use again and again, and that helps me to remember them. Let's take a look at some of our images that we have. Ooh, more glyphs. Hello. Okay, so we have some more glyphs. But there's also something missing from these glyphs here. So we have an incomplete sentence with some sort of a glyph. At least 2 glyphs there. Okay, we've got a repeated glyph. Interesting. No idea what it means yet. We have another glyph here. Aha, okay. So, interesting. This is... Okay, so here we have that. Whoever created this did not think about stroke order. It's fine, it's fine. So that last glyph there also appears as the first glyph in the previous mural. Or technically relief. We definitely have a story here. Okay, same first glyph. Almost certainly, although that might not be the same. I'm just watching these. Yeah, okay. double. So when we see double here, English doesn't tend to use double words a lot, but many other languages do, as a way to emphasize either many of something, a pluralizer, or emphasizing an adjective. So for example, in Thai, the word for beautiful is soy. So to say someone's really beautiful, you might go soy, soy. You know, mak is many. Mak is like many, many. And sometimes you'll also hear like, I can't think of a language that does this, but I know there are languages where repetition of the noun indicates many of the noun. So what does our repetition indicate here? I don't know. But we have a person to talk to, and they're wearing a hat that is snazzy as all get out. Greetings. You know, you could be polite and greet them back, but apparently that's not what you feel like doing. You are rude. Okay, sorry. It's fine. Okay, so here we have the same symbol. This appears to be some kind of divinity, so I'm going to put in divine for this. This very likely could indicate people, this first double glyph here, but I'm really not sure. And, yeah, whoever made this was not thinking about stroke order. And then we have something here and another downward indicator. Oops, sorry. Okay. And I think it's pretty clear that this is based on the whole Tower of Babel myth. There's an indication of anger here. We again have the double. We have closed the door. So perhaps these are guards, priests, even angels, closed the door to the tower. But what they are, we don't know. I'm thinking, and I'm going to note this down, I suspect that double indicates plural here as opposed to an indicator of, whatchamacallit? As opposed to an indicator of emphasis. Okay. So, God goes in God. I think these are warriors here. I want to go back and review these. So, the one with the triangle seems like it could indicate people. Like this people came unto their holy place, unto their tower, unto their god. We've got worship. Again, it looks like worship. Okay, so we have death here. So I have to wonder if the death is the lying down one, because there only seems to be one dead while there seem to be many mourners. Okay, so I'm gonna put in death for this one, but I'm not sure. I feel like this could be people or worship. Okay, I'm gonna go with this is people. This could be people too, though. But we don't see this one again. So I'm going with... Which one did I say was worship? I think this is worship. And I'm gonna go with people. Am I right? Am I wrong? All these previous ones, it told me if I was right or wrong. Does that mean I'm wrong? Or do I have to get all of them for them to come right? I mean, that could be death. That looks quite dark and sinister. What was... Oh. No, I think this is worshippers. No, I think this goes here. I think that this is worshippers. And I'm going to put this back to being people. There it is. God, warrior, devotee, person. You gotta admit, I did pretty well on that. Okay. Can I talk to the birds? I cannot talk to the birds. You're all terrible. I'm only going to play this for a few more minutes. I will come back and play more later. Okay. Can we greet you? Oh! The warriors have closed the door. I'm going to assume that this means you cannot go to the door, or you may not go through the door. So, I'm going to assume that that's a negative marker. So my guess is that this is a negative marker. This could mean no, or just no. I mean, the warriors have closed the door. You may not go through. Okay, so we have a person. Oh, okay, we've got a card game. Oh boy. Worshipper. Person. God. Person. I definitely win again. Warrior. Worshipper. Oh! Warriors are stronger than worshippers. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Do I know how to say thank you? Apparently not. Okay. So they're saying that I can't go to that door, but I want to see what happens if I try to talk to these warriors. Do I get stabbed in the stomach? This is a great test in language. Okay, so we have God, and then that symbol that I don't know. You, something, go to that location. The warriors are not worshippers. The warriors have closed the door. Where the warriors are saying no to the worshippers, the warriors have closed the door. What is this loop going down? I don't really know. What happens if I try to talk to a warrior? Oh, that's a whole new set of glyphs, and they're angry. Angry glyphs. Angry, angry glyphs. Okay, so I think that's go. I think that's no. I think that's meat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Same thing. So again, something about gods. I something go. Maybe that's like the temple of the god. Maybe that's the temple or shrine. The warriors say no to the worshippers. The warriors have closed the door. Do you say the same thing? No, you say something different. I am a worshipper. God something me. God temple. I something go. So maybe that's like a blessing? And I don't know about this one. I something go to the temple. I want to go to the temple. I believe it's I want to go to the temple. Let's talk to you. The temple. We. Okay, so I, and then I think it's we. So I'm going to say that that's we want to go to the temple. You meet us. Okay. So let's add into these. I am fairly certain that this could be like a blessing. This is go. I think that's want. I think that's temple. I still don't know about this one. That was the one where like someone had died. And so I don't know what that one is. Oh, and then this warrior just said a whole bunch of angry stuff to me. Warrior was mad, but I don't know. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? I think... I have not spoken to you, but you're probably going to say the same thing to me. You were going to be like, no, I'm going to stab you in the stomach. Does that mean stab you in the stomach? I don't know. Likely. So I'm just going to play for like 5 more minutes, and then I will go to play more later. But this might be a good point to stop for now, perhaps. Let's see what's there. Oh, doorbell. Oh, double symbol. That's a whole new symbol there. Oh, wait. I don't know it, but it's a worshiper symbol. Maybe it's like a house of worship. Monastery. I don't know. I'm guessing that's like a monastery. How many deeply important things am I missing at this point? Oh, well that's pretty. Someone has come to meet us. You... That looks like it could be like, you need me. Or you want me. Okay. I'm gonna chase you because I suppose I need you for something. What happens if I do this now? Nothing. Okay. Maybe I'll go down? Can I go to that door? Doesn't seem like I can. Let's try this instead. Oh! You! Okay, so that looks like you found me. You followed me, you found me. I'm gonna assume that this is like follow or found. Follow or find. I did find you. You follow me. It's very much you want me. You want to come with me. You follow me. I think they went down this way. Did I lose them? I think I lost them. I think I went the wrong way. Oh, wait. Wait. I heard a giggle. Where are you, little one? There you are. You're playing hide and seek. You're playing hide and seek with me. You found me. So want could actually be seek. So I think that this is actually seek. Well done, little one. Come look for me. Okay. Little kids, by the way, are one of the best ways to learn a language. Because they do this with you. Where did you go? You're down there? Did I lose you? No. Did I just save the game? No. You seek me. Someone, I get the feeling that someone has died. I do not seek... What? What? This is the tower. Oh, no. Let's do this again. I don't know. Alright, wow, I've been playing nearly an hour. This is... Where did this little kid go? Oh. Oh no, I don't feel like playing cards with you. Oh. I hear a giggle. I can hear them in here giggling. What am I not seeing? Are they down here? There they are. You're very good at hide and seek. You found me. I did. I am not yes, I am not something. I am going to the temple. Bye. Probably something like, I don't have time. I'm going to the temple now. Rather, I'm going to the monastery. Oh! Well, we learned something new. Okay, so seek is this one. Find is this one. Go is this one. There we go. Well, that's satisfying. All right, so, I have no idea when things save, but I am going to quit now, and I'm going to give my first review based on my first playthrough of this, which is, one, it's pretty fun, even though I don't like puzzle games. The language aspect does beat it for me. How realistic is it in terms of language acquisition? It's much easier than real-world language acquisition, because in the real world you don't get a book with things where you can confirm what it is or what it isn't for you, and then it gives you the right answers there, and the captions show up, but it's actually pretty close to it. And I'm wondering, as things get more complex, how that's going to play out. But it seems like it's actually pretty close to language acquisition. It's very close to a lot of the ways that I do language acquisition, so I'm really interested to keep playing this and see where it goes. I do find it a bit oversimplified, which again is not surprising for a game of this nature. I don't think they could actually do it any other way and have it be a fun game for people. Do I think this would be helpful for people interested in learning languages? Actually, yeah, so far I do. I'll see what I think after playing it more. It's really interesting for sure. I have this notebook very much looks like what my notebooks look like, my actual language notebooks look like. And so, yeah, so far I really like it. And as a polyglot, I think it's a really cool game. So, I'll probably keep playing it. I'll probably keep streaming it as I play. And I'll even try to do some live streams of it, depending on how stuff is going. But yeah, if you've liked this, if you have any thoughts or questions, please leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Subscribe. Languages. What can I do? Subscribe if you enjoyed this. And yeah, thank you so much.